Hey gang, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm Cole Sager, and today we're gonna talk about weaknesses, why it's important to identify them, and how we can work and get better at them. Because we all have weak areas in our life, whether it be in our relationships, in our careers, or especially our fitness. We wanna be able to identify those and get to work to fixing them. Sweaty. Holy buckets. I know I want to reuse this towel ever again. Well, that was a little over 45 minutes, my bad.
I did not get out of zone one.
What?
Well, that didn't calculate right.
That was tough. Really tough run. This pace has got hard. Well, I just got done with a tough run, and guess what? It's because I'm weak in that area. It's something that I need to work on, so we put a lot of emphasis and focus on that. Weakness work is a very popular topic, especially in the CrossFit and fitness space. I think over the years, it's been this concept of hashing out and attacking your weaknesses has really been driven home, and I think it's important, definitely, but I also think that there's a balance to how much you should work on your weaknesses. So I wanted to share a concept that Ben Bergeron, my coach, and I've also used it in football, that we've used to identify strengths and weaknesses and where we should be putting our focus. And it's just a simple analysis. Writing down what areas we're weakest in, what areas we're strongest in, and then some of the areas that we can improve upon. Some people call this a SWOT analysis, which stands for strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. But if you just want to simplify it, you can just narrow it down to the 3 buckets of strong areas, weak areas, and areas that need improvement. Because I think that if we can identify those areas clearly, it can help us prioritize where we put our focus in whatever area of life we're trying to improve, especially when it comes to fitness. This will help us determine what kind of workouts we want to do, how much effort we want to put, how many times a week we want to do these types of workouts and work on a certain area. I personally don't smash my weaknesses every single day. It becomes draining, and it zaps all the joy and life out of you. We program them a lot, Ben programs them a lot, and we both agree that it's important and that we need to increase them, but we're tactful about it. On days that we work a lot of weaknesses, the next day maybe we work some things that are more in that opportunity bucket that we're pretty good at, they just need some improvement. That way it boosts your morale a little bit during the week, because it's important to stay engaged, to stay mentally engaged and hopeful throughout your training, so you want to come back the next day. So that's why it's important to identify your weak areas, the areas that need improvement, and your strengths. When you're feeling a little bit down and you just want to have some fun, heck, do some workouts that you're good at. Now that might lead you to the question, how many times a week should I work my weaknesses? If you're spending 5 days a week training, like most people, doing weakness work 3 times a week is plenty. If you're spending every single day working your weaknesses, you're gonna get burnt out eventually. So take 3 days that are really focused on improving the areas that you need to bring up, and then the other days, do some things that are fun and bring life and joy back into your day. Today, I'm actually working weaknesses a lot. I just got done with a pretty tough run, an area that I need to work on. And now we're gonna head to the gym, and I'm gonna do another workout that is upper body pulling focused, right into some handstand walks that require me to go long distances, an area I need to work on. I'm a little surprised at how much deliberate interference there was. I was thinking that the burpees would give me enough of a break between the snatches and the chest to bar pull-ups that I would feel a little bit more fresh, but man, when you got back to the snatches, they felt pretty heavy. And then not to mention, I shouldn't have been surprised by it, but for some reason, I was a little shocked at how much harder the handstand walks were. After going unbroken on the last set of snatches, which I wanted to do. I wanted to go unbroken on the snatches because I wanted to work on cycling. It's something that I've been working on, and I wanted to do a bigger set to save some time, but it really blew up the shoulders and made those handstand walks spicy. Well, today it really was a great training day. We didn't show you all of it, but another area that I did a lot of work on was snatches, which is another focus of mine. It may not be the weakest area, but it's a focus. And then did some accessory work surrounding that as well. So as you can see, today was a weakness day. It was a day to build ourselves up, to bring some of those areas that we need to improve and get better at, bring those up to par. But I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. There's some more odd object work, some power cleans, some things I'm just a little bit better at. I don't spend every single day just hammering weaknesses. More so, it's about getting really hard work in. And so when you have the energy and you can, work your weaknesses. But when you're feeling a little weary and you're a little bit tired, throw some things in there that you're good at, that you enjoy doing, so you can work really, really freaking hard. And that's what I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Let's get after it, guys. See you guys in the next video.